Hey guys, welcome back. In the last session, we have created a notification service module and we have ran this service module on the port 8084. We successfully ran the notification service on the port 8084. Now in this session, what I'll do is I'll just walk you through the dependencies which we have added in the last session. Okay, go to the pom.xml file. So here we have added three or four dependencies we have added. One is the mail dependency. I'm using the mail to send the notification. I'll be using my own my personal Gmail account, okay, to send the mails to the X person. Okay, so the Spring Boot web. So we will be using for when we are working with the Spring Boot, we will be using this web dependency and DevTools. Right? DevTools. Why we are using DevTools? Okay, so to reload the application and not you don't need to restart the application again and again. You just need to if you have done any changes, the changes will be reflected back to the Tomcat. Okay, so in the Lombok, right? So instead of generating the status and getters, we will be using Lombok. Okay, so now here I said I'm using the Google Mail. Okay, so we need to configure. If you want to use the Google Mail or any other mail, so you need to know certain properties of the Google Mails actually. Okay, for example, on what port it is running, what is the host name, okay, where the Google is deployed it. All these details you should know it. Okay, and few other details as well. We will be adding those details as well over here. Okay, so let's not waste our time. Let's jump and let's add all those details. So let's come to the application.properties. What I'll do is I'll be adding the mail related properties actually. First, I will be adding my Gmail user ID and password. I'll not add my password. So you can, so in place of the password, I'll just give password. You can give your own password. Okay. So even I'll tell you that you're not allowed to give your own password. I'll tell you the way how to generate the password actually. Okay. So let me come here. Let me write the properties of the mail actually. Spring dot mail dot username. Okay, I'll write it over here. These are the email properties. Okay, so spring dot mail dot username. I'll be giving my username. Okay, so I'll say Sajjad at gmail.com. So spring dot mail dot password. So this password, I'll come back to this password. Okay, at the last. Okay, so just keep in mind we will be discussing this mail dot password at last. And spring dot mail dot host. So on where it is exactly written host, like where it is hosted actually, it is hosted at smtp.gmail.com. smtp.gmail.com. See, the Gmail server is the Gmail application is hosted on this particular location, in this particular location. So, and what is the port number I need to access? I know the location, but I don't know the port number actually to connect with it. So I'll be giving the port as well, mail.port. So the Gmail is running on 587 number. Okay. So I need to add few more things like spring dot mail dot properties dot mail dot smtp dot auth equals to true. So with this, we will be authenticating all the mails. Like we can send a mail to Gmail, Outlook, Orkut, or you can Yahoo. Okay, so the Hotmail also you can send a mail. So you will be authenticating. Okay, so this is a mail server, and you will be authenticating with the mail server. Actually, if you're returning it as false, some mail server may accept your accept your mails which you're sending it. Some mail servers like Outlook or any other encrypted servers will not able to accept it. Will not able to they will block your mail. So in order to allow, so you should be giving it as a true. The other thing is that spring dot mail dot properties dot mail dot smtp dot I'll say authentication, sorry, not authentication. I'll say start TLS dot enabled. Start TLS dot enabled equals to. So why I'm giving this start TLS in the sense, see, it will be converting the plain text into encrypted format. So whatever you are sending, right? You're giving your details like username, password, all these details you're giving. So it will be encrypted. It will not show to the others actually. It will not show to the hackers. Okay. So that's why we are saying start TLS start enable equals to true. So let's come back to the password. So you have to generate the password. So now you can give your password, but if you're giving your password, so it will definitely fail to send the email to the recipient. Okay, so you cannot send the mail to the recipient. Okay, so now in order to do that, in order to create the password, there is a way to create the app password. So what you have to do is you have to go to the app password section in your Google account, in your Gmail account. So before you go and do it, what you have to do is you have to enable the two-step authentication. You have to enable it. So let's click on the manage your Google account. Okay, so here you will see security section. You will see security section. Let's scroll down. So here what you have to do is you have to turn on your two-step authentication, two-step verification. So you will be doing that by entering your password. Okay, you will be turning on, turning off. Okay, so as of now, my two-step verification is turned on. I don't need to turn off. Okay, so it's already turned on. You can see an option to turn on as well. Okay, so it is already turned on, two-step authentication. Now the next thing after that, what you have to do is I'll give this URI to you. Okay, I'll give this URI to you in the description. You can just use this URI and you can uh, create your app password. So what you have to do is, if you want to create an app password, you just come over here and you give your app name. For example, mail new is the app name. Just create it. Once you create the app name, you will get it. You will get the app password. So as of now, I have already created the app password. That's why it is not showing to me. What I'll do is I'll delete this one. Okay. I'll again create it. Let me refresh it again. Okay. I'll say mail Windows. I'll ask to create. So it will create the app password. See, it is generating the password to you. So you just have to copy this password and keep it in your, somewhere in your notepad or somewhere. And you have to use this password. You have to use this password. Okay. So click on done. You have to use this password in your application. Just paste it over here. And while doing so, you need to remove the spaces actually. Okay, remove the spaces. Saved. That's fine. So in this way, you can create your passwords. So this section is done. Okay. In the next section, what I'll do is I'll be working on the notification service. Okay, and the notification domain class as well. Right. So in the next session, we will be working on those things, and we can then after that the next consecutive section we will be testing this mail notification. Okay. Thank you.